Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Tuesday, April 2nd, 2019. I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Junior Minister of Education, the Honorable Troy Liburd, visited the Nevis Athletics Stadium today ahead of the Wednesday, April 3rd staging of the Gulf Insurance Interprimary Athletic Championships. Our Youth in the News guest reporter, Delcia Burke, has the details.
I am Delcia Burke and I am here at the Nevis Athletics Stadium with Junior Minister, the Honorable Troy Liburd, who will be giving us an update on the meet.
The expectation is that all of the stands behind me would be covered somewhat by tents, at least so that when the sun goes in the west, we would have, that shadow coming forward, and most persons for the better part of the afternoon will be in the shade. So we are very happy that we can do that. The main reason for coming over here this morning is to have this, I won't call it the final walkthrough, but a walkthrough so that I can get an impression of exactly what the preparations are that are in place.
Minister Liburd says he is expecting an incident-free event.
Quite a bit of preparation is being done, and we expect come tomorrow to have a bumper crowd here, and we expect to have an event that will go off without a hitch and an event that will be safe and incident-free.
The Education Minister then encouraged persons to enjoy the meet.
Most persons in Nevis would already have the interprimary fever. For the past few weeks, I've been seeing things all over Facebook and so on, all over social media, persons in the purple and orange and yellow and whatever other colors they have, their green and so on, and everybody has been hyping up their teams. At the end of the day though, it's going to be a child-friendly event, so I want to encourage persons to come on out and to root as hard as you can for your team, but do it in a way that is good, do it in a way that is not disrespectful of anybody else on any other team, and at the end of the day we can celebrate the winners and we can go back with our students who probably aren't as successful and train them so that next year they can come and that they can do better than they did this year.
Minister Liburd, along with Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education Kevin Barrett and Austin Lescott of April Security Services Limited, did a walkthrough to ensure the necessary security measures are in place for tomorrow's meet. I am Delcia Burke reporting for the Nevis Newscast.
The Nevis branch of the CIBC First Caribbean International Bank has made a presentation which will contribute to the 27th staging of the Gulf Insurance-sponsored Inter-Primary School Championships slated for Wednesday, April 3rd. Branch manager of the CIBC First Caribbean Bank on Nevis is Jasmine Paris.
Mr. Barrett, on behalf of the CIBC management and staff of CIBC First Caribbean International Bank, I would like to make this presentation to you this morning to assist with the tents at the competition on Wednesday. As usual, we offer support and we trust that the meet will be an enjoyable one, not just for us as parents, because you know how much we do too much, but for the children.
Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Education, Kevin Barrett, accepted the donation and expressed gratitude to the bank on behalf of the Ministry and the Department of Education.
It's indeed an opportunity, or a great opportunity for me to be here to accept this contribution that you are making towards the what we call the athletes area for interprimary. I would have had a conversation with your country manager, Mr. Kodagan, yes, Andre, and he was very interested in making some sort of contribution, well, as you say, in community spirit and being a good corporate citizen. And when I spoke to him about what we do for young athletes at the interprimary in terms of making the area that they occupy as comfortable as possible, he jumped on board very willingly. And he has stayed true to his commitment that he would indeed get his counterparts to agree to make a contribution, and we are testament today that it has indeed come through.
The presentation took place at the bank on Monday, April 1st. Still to come.
I'm excited to share and to impart. Hopefully, I'll impact the lives of these young people.
The details after this break.
Everybody have a good time. We're enjoying ourselves. We're having fun.
Love, passion, pride. Culturama 45. The Caribbean's greatest summer line. We are alive from July 26th to August 6th.
Welcome back. A number of the island's young people are expected to benefit from a series of character-building workshops which are taking place from Monday 1st to Thursday 4th April. The workshops, an initiative of the Department of Community Development, is being facilitated by Calvin Wilby, also known as Prodigal Son, a former gang member turned gospel artiste out of Jamaica.
Dr. Calvin Wilby was here last year for the Gospel Explosion concert, but he would have met with youth down at the Anglican Church Hall, and he gave a resounding testimony that really touched members of the community who would have asked that he come back and have discussion with youth in the community as to his testimony, because he would have gone through overcome some obstacles in his life, and telling that testimony might help some of our youth, especially those with deviant behaviors. And so that's why the ministry would have brought him back, so that he can meet with schools and also youth in the community. And we are hoping that after his visit that we will see some progress in the behavior of some of our youth.
On Monday, Wilby paid a courtesy visit to Minister of Community Development, the Honorable Eric Evelyn.
There are some things that we'll be looking at in the workshops that we just want to be real with them. We want to be straight up with them. We want to just get to the heart of what is happening. We want to hear what they're going through and how we can implement values and attitudes and change lives. And that's what I'm about today. I can only tell them what I know, and I've lived this life. I've been there, I've done that, and I know that they're not irredeemable. I know that the youths of Nevis, they want better, but sometimes don't know how to go about doing it. And not only the youths would love to speak into the lives of the parents and the teachers. I'm excited to share and to impart. Hopefully, I'll impact the lives of these young people. And if I can change one, then it is well worth it, because one can change a village and a village can change a nation. So I'm looking forward to sharing my life with them. I'm looking forward to hear where they're at and how we can, as a community of people, change the lives of our youths for the better.
The Honorable Eric Evelyn, who is also the Minister of Youth, says he fully endorses the initiative, which is a collaboration between the Department of Community Development, the Department of Youth, and the Royal St. Christopher and Nevis Police Force.
Presentations will be moving to the various community centers, and I'm indeed very happy for that. And I'm happy that we're also targeting the primary and the high schoolers, because what we have been realizing over the years is that even at the primary level, the school children are getting involved in deviant behavior, and then it's manifested even more once they get to the high school level. And so we have to definitely start at the school system, at the primary level, to ensure that our young people develop a culture of peace. Prodigal Son will be making a presentation called Love Covers All, and that is what we need more on the island of Nevis, because I believe once we have more love, we would not have all of this criminal activity. And I've also been told that we should be targeting, or we should be having involved some at-risk youth at the community level as well. So I really want to encourage those who have been invited to these sessions to make the most of it. Of course, we have Prodigal Son, who we believe is a very good facilitator, because he's someone who has lived the life and someone who has changed.
Minister Evelyn, who also commended the organizers of the workshops, described the initiative as timely as it comes at the start of Youth Month in Nevis. Meantime, Prodigal Son will be the featured artist during intermission at the Inter-Primary Athletic Championships on Wednesday, April 3rd. The Nevis Association of South Florida, NEV SOFLO, donated a set of Panasonic microwaves to the Gingerlander Secondary School, GSS, on Monday, April 1st at the school's auditorium. Reverend Juan Daniel made the presentation on behalf of the Nevis Association of South Florida to Principal of GSS, Lynette Williams.
Dr. Theodore Daniel, who is the president, asked me to make this presentation. Now, he told me that your principal reached out to them to find out of ways that they could help the school. Now, my uncle, Dr. Daniel, is a past graduate of this school, and also I think was in class very close to Mrs. Williams. So he said when she requested, he really could not say no because, you know, of the relationship they would have had from this school coming right up through the years. And so they would have donated 5 microwaves to the school.
On behalf of the staff and students and the PTA, we want to say a special thank you to the Livingston Association of South Florida for donating the 5 microwaves to the school. We are very appreciative, and we promise we are going to put them to good use.
The Nevis Association of South Florida is an organization comprised of Nevisians residing in Miami and South Florida. The association raises funds to donate to and sponsor events in Nevis. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, I am Bronte Swanston Hendrickson. Thank you for viewing.